Hello, beautiful manifestors. It is Olivia Grace, and I'm back with another video for you guys. And today I am telling you one easy, simple thing that gets you in the feeling in the end of all of your desires. And it's actually pretty simple. So what it is just to feel good. Make feeling good your priority. And I really came to this realization. I mean, I've studied so many teachers and so much about manifestation, and becoming a manifestation coach put me kind of deeper into just figuring out the best ways and the best, the better and better and better and better ways to manifest. But it kind of gets you in this loop of manifesting constantly. Like when you realize like, okay, I have all this power, I can do whatever I want. Of course, I mean, you don't run out of things that you want to change or that you want to then improve or whatever. So you kind of stay in this loop, or I found myself in this loop of just manifesting. And desire is actually not really a very high vibe emotion or feeling. And so I was just stuck in desire, and I was manifesting things left and right, but the joy that I was experiencing from that manifestation wasn't really lasting more than maybe a day, maybe a couple days. Every now and then I would think about it and appreciate it, but I wasn't perpetually happy because I was perpetually desiring. I was perpetually trying to create this, trying to manifest that. So let me know if that resonates with any of you guys. So what I came to was all that I want, everything that I want, and this is true for everyone, we want to feel better no matter what it is, big, small, all of our desires, what we want behind that feeling, even like I talk about the feeling behind your desires a lot, right? Like, let's say, if you want to manifest money, the feeling you want to feel is secure. But beyond that feeling, why do you want to feel secure though? Because it feels better. Because it feels better to feel secure than to feel insecure, to feel insufficient or not enough. And you can do that with any of your desires, anything that you want. It's because you're wanting to feel better. So when you make your focus feeling better, you're automatically in the vibe of having that desire, whatever that desire is. You're automatically in the vibe of experiencing what it feels to feel good, what it feels to feel answered, to feel fulfilled, to feel happy, honestly, because that's what's behind everything, you guys. And what we do is that we focus so much on the things. We focus so much on the things that we want, even the emotions that we want to feel, feeling secure, feeling wanted, feeling appreciated, feeling successful. Even those things, we'll notice that we'll kind of keep on seeking, because again, our purpose is to expand here. Our purpose is to expand. So we're not going to run out of things to want. We're always going to want something. But if we're constantly in the state of wanting, which is constantly in a state of acknowledging that there's a lack, then how can you really be happy, and that's what's the point behind everything anyway. So that's the first part, is just to prioritize. Make feeling good your priority. Instead of manifesting this specific thing or this specific person or this specific whatever, because the thing is, these things are known. We've asked so many times for the things that we want. We have asked and asked and asked and asked for the things that we want. But have we gotten to really sure, we get into the feeling, we do the technique, we do SATs, we do the scripting, we do whatever to get into the feeling, but most of the time we're just feeling it then, and then we come out of that and we're back in the state of desire, back in the state of, well, where is it, when is it coming? So when you just make feeling good your priority, literally, when you wake up and you make your intentions for the day, or you do your manifestation practice or whatever, manifest feeling happy. Because that is the end. That is literally the end of all of the ends that you're trying to get to. Everything that you're trying to live in the end of, especially when you're manifesting multiple desires. This is something that a lot of people feel like, they struggle with. I know I was that way too, because it's, again, like I said in the beginning, you realize like, wow, I have all this power and there's so many things in my life that could be better or that it could be different or whatever. But it just gets you in that perpetual loop of continuing and of desiring, really. The next thing about it, you guys, is that when you think about that, what I'm just saying is that we're always going to be creating. Even doing this thing that I'm saying, you're still going to want to create. It's what we came here to do, and there's nothing wrong with it. But there will always, if we're always creating, we will always be in a moment of time where one of our creations, multiple of our creations, have not manifested yet, right? And so what we can kind of do, or what I found myself doing, was you kind of put off happiness until that thing that you want happens, or that thing that you want comes, or something like that. Like, it's like, I can't, you can be happy. Like, it's, I don't know, like you're waiting though. It's that energy of waiting, of incompleteness, of what I want, what I'm becoming has not happened yet. And that space though is always going to be there, right? Because it would be different if you had this one last manifestation that was just going to make you the happiest you ever were in your life and you would be done creating. But as long as we're here on this earth, as long as we're here on this planet, we're going to be creating. So we'll always at some point be in the in-between time between wanting something and actually manifesting it. So if in that in-between time we spend all of it in desire, which is what we mostly do, then you're always feeling that. So like, does that make sense to you guys? Like, you're perpetually in this state of just wanting. And again, wanting is what? Acknowledgement that it's not here, acknowledgement of lack. So you can see how, I know for me, manifesting got overwhelming for me and got kind of just, I wasn't enjoying life anymore because I was just waiting for this thing and then that thing would happen. And now I'm waiting for this thing and that thing would happen. But now I'm waiting for this thing. And it's like, choose that happiness, choose to feel good right now. And what's amazing about that is that as manifestors, we know that our emotions create. We know that our emotions are reflecting back to us as our reality, how we're feeling, because our emotions are what bring our thoughts to us. Our thoughts are what form into our beliefs, and our beliefs are what creates what we're seeing and experiencing every day. So when you start with that one feeling of just feeling good, whatever that means to you, feeling good, making that your intention, which is my next point, is how do you do this? Just like you manifest anything. And the difference is you just start giving attention to it. You can do whatever you do to manifest things. You can do that. You can create a sat scene where you're explaining to someone how happy and fulfilled and amazing you feel. You can just, something I've just been doing is just assuming things. I'm really wanting to get more into simplicity when it comes to manifesting because I feel like it's just so overcomplicated, but I'm not going to get too deep into that in this video because that's like a whole nother topic. But, assume it. Assume that you are happy now. Feel the feelings of being happy now. Do the things that make you happy now. Manifest happiness. When you're setting your intentions, when you're thinking about, well, how do I want my day to go? How do I want to feel today? Whatever, when you're creating, create happiness and just see what happens, you guys. The universe knows what we want. It is not, or source energy, God, whatever you want to call it, it's aware. It made us. So how can it really be confused as to what it is exactly that we want? So try that, you guys, and just intend to feel good, okay? You're always going to be manifesting. You'll always be in an in-between time of manifesting. Everything you want is because you want it to feel good. And the way that you start practicing feeling good is to actually just set that intention and manifest that. I'm also going to be coming out with a meditation that's going to be a raising your vibe meditation. And I'll have that up pretty soon. I don't know the exact date, but it's been my pleasure to speak with you guys today. I am promising to myself and to you guys that I'm going to be more consistent with my videos. I'm sending you guys so much love and I'll see you guys in the next one.